Hello guys, how you doing? It's your boy Mason and welcome once again to the motivational channel. For anybody that does not know this is a YouTube channel where we try to kind of like educate, motivate and enlighten people. And yeah, greetings. I hope you are having a beautiful day. I hope you're having a good beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are. Right here where I am, I'm in the northeast of the UK, in a place called Middlesbrough, and it's kind of like it's midday, around the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, thereabout. So it's a beautiful day. Sun is kind of like coming in and coming out and disappearing, and it's supposed to be summer. We're supposed to be in the middle of summer, but it does not look like proper summer at the minute. But hey, you know what? We've had a couple of days, we had a few days of sunshine, and you know what? That's an anomaly in the UK. So whenever you have a beautiful days of sunshine, just appreciate that, because that's the UK for you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, welcome. This is the motivational channel. We try to kind of like encourage and help each other on this channel. Excuse me. On this channel, we always put a disclaimer out there. We never claim to be expertise. We never claim to be teachers, preachers or gurus or any kind of authorities. We just share opinions, and this is almost like a platform to just have a chat, have a discussion. It's almost like you're talking to your mate, you're talking to your friend. Okay. So yeah, ladies and gents, today I've got a different topic, and the topic I want to talk about today is called how to deal with the doors of opportunities. How to handle the doors of opportunities. So how are we gonna tackle this topic, right? We all want things that we want. We all have got things that we hope to achieve. We aspire to either get or experience or to attract in all of our lives. We've got certain things, certain goals, certain targets that we want to achieve and we want to accomplish. And most of the time, the majority of the time, because I'm gonna have to be realistic, because that's the thing about this channel, that's the thing about me, and that's the thing about what I do in all of my videos. I try to be as realistic as possible. I don't want to try to give you fictional things or things that aren't realistic. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we're talking about life here, so anything that I'm trying to talk about, it has to be as realistic as possible. Okay, as a matter of fact, it has to be realistic all the time. So yeah, we all have got goals and we've all got aspirations. We've all have got targets. We've all got things, dreams, things that we hope to achieve, hope to do, hope to experience, and all that, right? And I'm gonna say about 6 to 7 out of 10, most of this time, most of the targets, most of our dreams and goals and aspirations, we never achieve them right at the get-go. And that is just a fact. That is just a reality of it. And this is not even a lie. You know what I mean? It's not a fallacy. About 6 to 7 or even 8 sometimes, 6 to 8% or 6 to 8 out of 10, all the things that we hope to achieve or hope to do, we never quite achieve it right at the get-go or right at the first shot, right? So this is what I am talking about. How do you deal with the doors of opportunities? Most of the time, most of us, and I'm guilty as well, you know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I'm definitely far from perfect. I can tell you that from the get-go. I'm definitely far from perfect. I've had my fair share of mistakes, my fair share of hiccups, my fair share of headers, my fair share of disappointments. And I mean, I'm just a representational of a lot of people, because you know what I mean, nobody's perfect, nobody gets it right all the time. Okay, so like I said, most of the time the first opportunity or the first attempt, we always get it wrong. And most of us, we are so guilty of of losing confidence or losing the will to go ahead and try to do it the second time around. Most of the times we get deflected, disappointed, at the first go, when things do not go our way, what we hope to achieve or how we hope the things is going to turn out to be. And if it realistically it turns out to be not what we expect, and most of the time we get disappointed. I mean, that is just nature's life. That is just nature. That is just a human instinct. We get disappointed because we set the bar so high, and we're thinking, yes, I'm good. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this job. That job is mine. I'm qualified for this job. There's no way I'm definitely not gonna get this job. I am the right man. I am the right woman for this job. And when it turns out, and when you get that letter, it says, dear sir or dear madam, I'm so sorry. Thank you for coming for the interview, but unfortunately you did not get that position. We get deflected. We get disappointed. I mean, that is just the truth, and we can't escape those emotions. Those are human emotions. We can't escape that. So that's why I'm making this video. How do we deal with that situation? How do we conquer? How do we go way above that situation? How do you deal with it? Most of us, we put everything down. We give it up. We think just because whatever that has happened, whatever the response that has happened, we're thinking, do you know what? I haven't got what it takes to do what I have set out to achieve. I haven't got what it takes to be in the position I want to be. Because we just assume the first door, the first reply, the first response is a signal of what's more to come. We're thinking this is my first of the 99 disappointments I'm gonna get. But most of the time, ladies and gents, and this is why I'm making this video today, because it's a motivational, inspirational video. Most of the time, we are lying to ourselves. We are lying to ourselves. It's just an optical, auditory illusion. It's an illusion. We are lying to ourselves because we are thinking, we are making judgments on something that we do not know. Most of the time, our ego self takes over our real self, our divine self. I mean, for anybody who is watched my videos, and I always talk about the God self, the real divine self, the real you. We've got a third mind that is called a superconscious mind. We've got three minds. We've got the conscious mind, we've got the subconscious mind, and we've got the third mind, the subconscious mind, which is the real self that is connected to the universe, that is connected to everything. And most of the time, we are not attached to this third self. Most of the time, we are thinking that we are our ego, we are our conscious mind, we are our subconscious mind, but we need to go deep within to realize who we are. Now, most of the time, most of us, we tend to give up on the first hurdle. We're thinking whoever responded, this is a signal. This is a signal of what's more to come. There's going to be more disappointment. So what's the point of keep on doing whatever I am doing if I'm going to get disappointments? So the first door that we go to, and when you find out that it's locked, we are thinking there is no other door that's open. All the doors going to be closed because I haven't got what it takes to be who I want to be, to achieve my dreams, or to be where I want to be. But little did we know, and please pay attention to what I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, because this is very imperative. So please, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to what I'm going to say. We tend to give up on the first door. Most of us tend to give up on the first door. We try with our key, we try to unlock the first door, and we see the door is locked. And most of us, what do? We throw the key away, we turn our back, and we walk away. And we're thinking, the door is closed, there is no way I'm going to get into wherever I want to go to, because the door is locked. All the doors going to be locked, so I'm going to have to look for something else, because this is not for me. But this is where we go wrong. And do you know where we go wrong? And do you know how we go wrong? It's because we let our mind and our ego take over our real self. I know you're probably getting confused what I'm saying right now. We let our ego and our mind take over ourselves. So our mind and our ego is doing the talking on our behalf. Because what happens is, the ego is an identification of characteristics or experiences or descriptions, everything that everybody has told us, what we think we are. When you're looking at the mirror, this is the ego talking. But the ego is based on other people's projections and indoctrination that was superimposed on our psyche, on ourselves. Now, the mind could be things that we are thinking, because we are looking at things and we think we're looking at things rationally. But our rational perspective is blurred by our subconscious mind about our beliefs. So our beliefs is blurring our logical mind. So we are not seeing things as they are. Whatever that we are looking at there's something that is blocking us from getting a bigger picture. And most of the time, this is what happens. So our mind and our ego is doing the talking of our divine self. And this is where we go wrong, ladies and gentlemen. We look at that first door and we're thinking that door is locked. But here is the tricky bit. Here is the tip. Here is the tip I'm going to give you. Have you tried the other 99 doors that are after that first door? Just because that door is locked, it does not mean the other 99 doors you haven't tried are locked. You might have the one key, and that key might not go inside that locker of the first door, but it does not necessarily mean that the other 99 doors that you have left and you've never even attempted to unlock, that key won't fit in on that door. That's where we go wrong, because most of us, we are very impatient. We want things done just like that. We want things done our way. And like I said, most of our vision and most of our perspective is blurred by our ego and what our conscious or subconscious mind is done. Because we are not talking, we are not thinking from our real self, which is the divine self that has got no preconceived notions or preconceived information. What makes you think that you haven't got what it takes to have that job? What makes you think you haven't got what it takes to have that lifestyle? What makes you think you haven't got what it takes to be where you want to be? What makes you think you haven't got what it takes to do the things that you want to do, to experience the things you want to do, to have the things that you want to have? What makes you think so? Most of the time, the only thing that is stopping us, that is blocking us, or that is blurring our vision, is our ego. It's our belief that we have accumulated over the years. It's other people's perception, other people's projections that have been superimposed on us, and that has made our vision blurry, and we can't see things properly. But have we ever sat back and relaxed and told us ourselves that, you know what, I am a divine spirit. I'm a divine soul. There is nothing that is beyond me. I know that the universe is looking after me because I am the universe. I am part of the universe. I know that God is looking after me. Why? Because I am part of God. I am God. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So have you tried the other 99 doors? One of them keys is a perfect fit for the door that you have always wanted to be open. Most of us, we are so guilty of giving up before we even accomplish our journey, before we even accomplish. Do you know what? Sometimes, like I always say this, a lot of us, we do not know our purpose of us here in this life, in this physical dimension. As I've always said this, if you look on my past videos, I've always talked about this reality, this physical reality that we are living in is just one of the thousands, millions, trillions of other realities out there. So we are living in a physical reality, right? But this does not mean this is the only reality that we have. And our reality, we are experiencing this reality because it's materialistic, and because it's materialistic, that's why we've got a conscious and a subconscious mind. If this reality wasn't a material mind, a material reality, because we live in a material, a physical reality, possibly, because I can't tell this for sure, possibly we did not need a conscious and a subconscious mind. Will be our pure self. Most of the time, we do not realize that everything is just there for us. We are part of the divine. We are part of the divine mind, divine spirit, divine architect, or God, whatever you want to call it. Okay? So, ladies and gents, I want you to remember this. And, excuse me. I want you to please remember this. Just because one door is opened, one door is closed, it does not mean the other doors are closed as well. Sometimes, this is what I was going to say before I digress there. We are here in this reality for our soul to develop, to elevate, to get better. Our soul, when it comes into this reality, in this physical reality, it's like a seed that has been planted. As you all know, if you plant a seed on the ground, the seed has to take form, the seed has to grow. And the seed has to endure so much predicament, so much turbulences for it to be ripe or to produce fruits, okay, or to reach maturity. So a seed has to go through all of these things. Same thing with our soul. So when we are into this physical reality, when we are brought into this physical reality, we are here to learn, to grow, to mature. Our soul has to mature. And how does our soul mature? It matures by experiencing challenges, conquering challenges, being victorious within challenges, facing challenges. That's how your soul develops and reach maturity. So our soul, most of the time, we are going through so much tests. So you giving up on the first door that is being closed, your soul is failing. Obviously, I mean, there's no such a thing as failure, because you can always keep on trying until you get it eventually. But the very fact that you realize, you thought to yourself, because that door is locked, I can't go nowhere. That door is locked. That's the end of me. That door is locked. My opportunities are finished. That door is locked. That is the definition or the description of me. But we lie to ourselves, Try, keep on trying again. That's the beauty of life, ladies and gents. Sometimes life is up, sometimes life is down, sometimes life is in the middle. Sometimes we get disappointed. Sometimes we thinking, I haven't got what it takes to have that job. I haven't got what it takes to accomplish what I want to have. But sometimes the universe is testing you. The universe is testing your patience. The universe is testing your resistance. The universe is testing your resilience. How dedicated, how loyal, and how wise, how enlightened, how conscious are you? Try the other doors, ladies and gentlemen. Just because that door is locked, there's other 99 doors that you haven't tried. And how do you try those 99 doors? Keep on trying. Keep on trying, keep on moving until you have what it takes, until you have what you have always wanted to have. Because no single person, I'm going to tell you this, yeah, and a lot of people might not believe me, but how many people are we on this planet? There's about 788 billion people, right? Not even a single person in this reality or this world is a failure. No one was born a failure. We were born winners. But it is our thinking, it is our perception, it is how we see things that make us fail on that attempt. But no person is a failure. So what you have to realize is that you was born a divine person. You was born a conqueror. Everything that you want was there for you. It is your belief. It is right there in your mind. Change your belief, change the way you look at things, and understand that, okay, that door is locked today. Maybe I haven't got what it takes to be on that job, but that does not mean I can't do this job. Maybe that company is not ready for my services. Maybe I haven't got enough patience to be working with the people that are in this company. Maybe I can't offer anything of any value to this company, or that company can't offer me anything of any value. But that doesn't mean I'm going to give up. I'm going to try another company until I find the perfect match for my key. Ladies and gentlemen, patience is key. Trying is key. Keep on trying is key. Do not give up on anything at all. And sometimes, and a lot of people, the other thing as well that we seem to be struggling with, most of us, is that we do not know how to handle a rejection. Most of us do not handle rejection very well, because when we get rejected, we are thinking just because somebody has said something to us about us, and we take that person's word as the ultimate truth. But that's not true. That's not true. You do not know why somebody said whatever they said to you. Just because somebody said you are not good enough for this, you are not ready enough for this, you haven't got what it takes to be there or to do this or to have that, it does not mean that's true. I mean, I'll give you a perfect example. If somebody wants to have a mortgage, right? If you want to have a mortgage, you have a mortgage for a house. You can go maybe to one mortgage lender, and that mortgage lender will probably look at your credit history, and they'll probably say, you know what? Judging from your credit history, I do not think you're gonna we can have a mortgage deal with you, or we can offer you a mortgage. But then if you go to the next lender and they'll say, you know what, judging from your deal, from your historical financial history, I don't think we can offer you any mortgage deal. However, this is what we're gonna do. We've got other options, right? Instead of paying, let's say, I don't know, £500 a month, you might have to pay £650 a month. Is that okay? And you're going to be like, oh yeah, that's fine. I don't mind doing that. So you know what I'm saying? Just because somebody has said something to you, it does not mean that door has been closed. It does not mean that's closure. It does not mean that's the end of you. Keep on trying. Rejection, a lot of people, we do not take rejection very well, and we take rejection as the conclusive signal that we can't do it. Just because somebody says something to you today, it doesn't mean that's the truth. You know yourself. If anybody, I'll give you a little tip or little trick that you can use all the time on an every day-to-day basis. Whenever you find rejection, it doesn't matter wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Just to remind yourself, just give yourself a 2 seconds, just breathe in a little bit and give yourself 2 seconds. Just remind yourself, I am not my flesh and bones. I am not my thoughts. I am not my beliefs. I am not what people have think about me. I'm a divine spirit. You want me to repeat that again? Just remind yourself, I am not my thoughts. I am not my flesh and bones. I am not what I'm thinking. I am not what other people have said or think about me. I'm a divine spirit, a divine conscious spirit. I am the beginning and I am the end. I am the Alpha, I'm the Omega. I am a divine soul, I'm a divine spirit. Just remind yourself that. And when you remind yourself that, then you realize that you are the universe. Everything in the universe is part of you. Everything in the universe is for you. You know what I'm saying? There is nothing that should stop you from achieving anything that you want, because you are it. A lot of people, of course, a lot of people do not realize that we've got a mask. This mask that we have is our flesh and bones. This mask that we have is our ego. This mask that we have is our conscious and subconscious mind. This mask that we have is our beliefs. This mask that we have is what people have said or thought, think about us. But this is just a mask. We are just acting here. The real you is the controller of everything else. The real you is the divine conscious energy, and nothing is ever beyond you. I know that when you are looking at it logically from a conscious kind of mind, from a rational point of view, you can be like, what do you mean that I can have anything I want? I haven't got, I want a helicopter. I haven't got £1 million in my account. I want a mansion, but I haven't got £1 million in my account. What are you talking about, Mason? You're not making sense. See, I'm gonna explain that to you, ladies and gentlemen, right? When I'm telling you that you've got everything that you want, I am saying to you, change your mindset. Change your mindset. Believe, because the thing is, you have to remember, the law of the mind is exactly the same as the law of belief. Okay? If you change your belief, you will change your mind. And by changing your mind, you will change your reality. So if you think like a millionaire, if you think that you are a millionaire, if you believe that you are a millionaire, you are telling your mind that I am a millionaire. So what's going to happen is, you're going to act like a millionaire. You're going to behave like a millionaire, right? There are levels of millionaire, okay? You might be on this level, but you're still a millionaire, okay? And you are working your way upwards. Do you know what I'm saying? If you've got excess funds, it doesn't matter how much it is. If you've got 10, 20 pounds extra than what you need, that makes you a millionaire. But if you keep on having that psychological perception or that philosophical view, you are going to be acting, behaving, living like a millionaire till you get that helicopter. That's what we are talking about. That's what successful people do. That's what millionaires do. That's how they think, because they have put a rich mentality inside their psyche. But if you keep on reminding and convincing yourself that I haven't got £1 million, I haven't got a Ferrari out there, I haven't got a Lamborghini, I haven't got this and that, I haven't got a helicopter, I haven't got a helicopter pilot, I haven't got a mansion. If you are thinking like that, your mind is just going to believe, your mind is going to follow suit what you believe. The law of the mind is exactly the same as the law of belief. Change your belief to change your mind, and when you change your mind, you change your perspective, and when you change your perspective, you're going to change your reality, and when you change your reality, you're going to change the way you act, and when you change the way you act, you're going to change the way you attract, and you're going to change the things that manifest right in front of you. That is the law of attraction and the law of manifestation. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, a quick recap of what we're talking about. Nothing is impossible. Just because that door is locked, the first door is locked, it does not mean the other 99 doors are locked too. Do not give up on the first hurdle. Do not just give up because you got rejection. Just because somebody has rejected you, just because somebody has said something to you, it does not mean that this is closure. You can have whatever you want, okay? You've got what it takes. If you believe, then you can do it. Because what a person believes is what a person do. What a person thinks is what a person acts. Think that you can have it. If you want to be an accountant, think like an accountant, act like an accountant, behave like an accountant. You've all heard it, fake it till you make it. Because there is a metaphysical reason for that phrase, fake it till you make it. Because when you're faking it, you are literally you kind of like confusing your mind. You're confusing your subconscious mind. You are putting things inside your subconscious mind that, you know what, I am an accountant, I behave like an accountant. There is a job that's waiting for me. I'm just waiting for the call, but there's a job that's waiting for me. So everything that you are doing, all your actions, as you know, everything is energy, and we're talking about attraction and all that stuff. Anything that you're going to be doing, all of your actions, they're going to be veering towards your goals, towards whatever your dream or your aspirations, whatever that you want to have. Those are the laws of nature, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people complicate things, but life is very, very simple. It really, really is. So yeah, so that's my message to you, ladies and gentlemen. Please, I beg you, do not give up on the first hurdles. Just because people are saying things to you, it does not mean that's the ultimate truth. Just because you got rejection, it does not mean that's the truth. Okay, you know the truth. The real truth is that you are a divine soul. You are an infinite conscious energy. You are not this clothes, you are not this flesh and bones, you are not the pigmentation of your skin, you are not your ego, you are not what your mother told you, you're not what your father told you, you're not what your friends have told you, you're not what society has told you, you are not what your birth certificate is telling you. That is just a representational of you. That is just an avatar of you. But the real you is a divine spirit that is always there, that is always there from day one, that is day to day, and that's going to be there forever. You understand what I'm saying? So nothing is impossible. Do not let the material world confuse you, because all this is just a maya. This is just an optical illusion. But you can be whoever you want to have. You can be whoever you want to be, have whatever you want to have. And that's how I live my life personally. I always think, because I've always wanted to be a motivational speaker. I've always wanted to be an author. And I've always wanted to write books about inspiration, motivation, about all of that. That's why I'm acting like that. That's why I'm behaving like that. Because I know this is my ultimate goal. And I know this is my calling. And I know that this is what pleases my soul. This is what pleases my heart. You know what I'm saying? So I go through my goals. You know what I'm saying? So nothing blocks me. I fake it till I make it, basically. You know what I mean? I'm living like a motivational speaker. I am talking like an inspirational speaker. I write articles all the time. I practice to write books and write articles and everything. That's how I'm developing my writing skills. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that is just my personal example there. But this same thing can be applied to whatever that you want to have in life, whatever that you want to do in life. Nothing can stop you, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to understand today and take this with you today. Just because that door is locked, it does not mean the other 99 are locked too. You've got that special key that's waiting for that special door, and it's just for you, just waiting for you. Okay, so don't give up. Don't give up. Just because you trip and fall on that hurdle, you can pick yourself up and try again. I know you can. All right. Have a good day, have a good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It's a boy Mason in this motivational channel, and I'll see you next time. All right. Okay, take care. Bye bye.